Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Big Willie here, and welcome back to episode 5 of my Minecraft 1.18 Let's Play. In case you missed it, in the last episode, we went on a big old grand adventure. We found sunken shipwrecks and ruined portals and buried treasures and a village and a mesa biome and all kinds of goodies. We were able to get enough books, or bookshelves actually, to max out our enchanting table, and then we had levels, so we got our first 2 max level enchants. We got Prot 4 Respiration 3 on our helmet, which is a great start on a helmet. And then we got Prot 3 Unbreaking 3. We'll probably end up re-rolling that one because, you know, we really want the Protection 4 on those boots and hopefully some feather falling because Lord knows I jump off of things I shouldn't all the time. But in today's episode, what we're going to do is I would like it to be easier to get to that village that we found in the last episode. So we are going to start our Nether hub. I guess it'll just be some tunnels through the nether for now, but maybe later on, we'll decorate it and make it look all pretty and stuff. But for today, that's the plan. I hope you enjoy. All right, so for starters, we're going to need more obsidian than we have. Hopefully, Fancy Pants will time lapse for this for you guys in the edit, and you don't have to watch me break a bunch of obsidian with no efficiency on a pickaxe. I don't even want to watch me do it, and I'm the one that's got to do it. Alrighty. Okay, so now we need to prepare for our nether portal, nether bridging adventure here. So there's math behind how nether portals link between the overworld and the nether. So for every 1 block you travel in the nether, you travel 8 blocks in the overworld. 0, is still at the same place in both of them, and everything kind of scales from there. So what we need is we're going to need a couple of numbers before we head into the nether to go looking for things and then start this tunnel process. And then one of the other things that I'm going to do is I'm going to take our existing nether portal, which the spawn is horrible, by the way, as we know. We discovered that a couple episodes ago. I'm going to take that portal and I am going to move it up. I'm going to move it up to around Y119, just below the nether ceiling, and we will be able to go back and forth between the village and our home base without having to worry too much about ghasts and, you know, getting knocked into lava or things like that. We'll have a nice little safe tunnel to get back and forth between the village, and it will take 8 times less number of steps to get there because of the 1 to 8 ratio. So the first thing we need is we need to know the coordinates of the bottom left block of our existing nether portal. And so I am going to hit F3 here and pull it up. Even though I had it on mini HUD, I'm going to hit F3 for you guys to be able to see it a little better. And we're going to write this number down. So target block is -378 by 416. Now, for what we're doing, your Z or your Y, I'm sorry, does not matter. Only the X and the Z. The Y, I think, actually may come into play more in the new update, but I haven't tested any of it yet. I think you may be able to link portals very high up in the overworld with very high up in the nether, and like within the deep dark with down low in the nether, but it's not something I've tested. Maybe we can test that in like a short or something else. Oh, by the way, let me know in the comments below, would you guys like to see like Minecraft tips shorts, like outside of my regular episodes? Let me know down there in the comments. All right, so now that we have these coordinates. The other coordinates we need are of the village, and I'm kind of hoping that I took a screenshot of the village while we were there. Give me just a minute while I go find those. Okay, you guys. So I just recorded a whole thing about the Nethermath and how to get to the portal and all that stuff, and my mic was muted. Yep, take two, I guess. Fancy, cut out all that dead air. Okay, so, wow. All right, so what I was going over while my mic was muted and you guys couldn't hear me was that doesn't matter which of the two bottom blocks you take, you just need one of the corner blocks of your portal to do the math. And as we said earlier, everything is 8. So it's in multiples of 8. So if you're in the overworld, every 8 blocks is 1 block in the nether. If you're in the nether, every 1 block is 8 blocks in the overworld. So what we need to do to figure out where we're going to move this, because we're going to go into the nether in a minute, but I don't want to do this while there could be ghast shooting at me or piglins charging me, or, you know, any of those fun mobs that might want my head. We are going to do the math real quick, and hopefully if I can work with Fancy, he'll be able to put something up on the screen in post so that you guys can visually see the math that we were talking about. So for our home portal, the corner block was negative 378 for the X by 416 for the Z. We're going to take both of those numbers and divide by 8. So negative 378 divided by 8 is approximately negative 47. I think it's like 47.25, and we rounded that down. 416 divided by 8 divides evenly into 52. So our portal, this portal, when we move it to the roof, which is, we're going to move it up in the nether, right below the nether roof. That way we can tunnel between the two and have a nice, safe way to get back and forth between the village quickly without having to worry about mobs. So we're going to move it up to Y119 in the nether. Then for the Acacia Village, I was able to go back in the footage from the last episode, and I was able to look, thanks to MiniHUD, which is the little thing in the top left corner of my screen, one of the mods I run. It shows my coordinates on screen. I was able to watch back the footage from episode 4, and I was able to find a spot where I think the portal will be okay. On the village side, now there's no guarantees it's going to put the portal right where I want it, because it can randomly generate it within a certain number of blocks, but we can definitely move the portal to link where I want it if we put it in the right place in the nether. So the coordinates I pulled was positive 671 for the X by positive 536 for the Z. So if we take those two numbers and divide and round, that'll mean that we need to put our portal in our new nether hub up near the roof at positive 84 by positive 67. So one last thing, what we're about to do is dangerous. We're about to go into the nether, and we're about to strand ourselves there. If you go into the nether and you break your nether portal without a flint and steel, there are ways to get home. However, it's not an adventure you want to have to go on. So if you're going to do this in your world, before you go through the portal, make 100% certain that you either have flint and steel in your inventory, or that you have iron and flint to be able to make a flint and steel. Because if you don't, you are going to be trying to kill ghasts and hoping they drop fire charge, or you are going to be running around and looking for, oh well, nether trees don't burn. You're essentially, you need a fire charge. It's about the only way to do it. There may be one other way, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. So anyways, flint and steel, utmost importance. You cannot do this without flint and steel. Other things we're bringing some building blocks, because I want to be able to get back down to where my portal originally was from the nether roof. So we're going to build some stairs up to it. Crude stairs at first. We'll come back and put actual stairs on it later. But we're going to staircase up to the nether roof, and then we're going to tunnel to where this portal needs to be after we break it. And without further ado, let's get into that. All right, that gets us up to that layer. And let's start the dangerous part and break our portal. Now, obsidian takes forever to break. And so that's why earlier in the time lapse, I went ahead and broke enough to build all 3 portals. I am not going to mine all of this obsidian right now. I think I'm only going to take 4 pieces just in case I screw up or something happens. That way I've got enough for all the portals we need to make, plus 1 extra portal's worth, just to be safe. No, I definitely never have I ever been stranded in the nether because I didn't come in prepared. Nope. That's definitely not why there's all these tips being given about, you know, getting stranded in Nether. No. That was another guy. Think he got on my computer and you know, might even put a video up or something. I don't know, but definitely not me. I have never found myself stranded in the Nether. Nope. Just don't want you guys to have to, because I hear it's not fun. All right, so now up there in my mini hut, as you guys may or may not be able to see on your screen, we're just gonna staircase our way up quite boringly. We're gonna put some torches just for, you know, when we come back through, in case we don't have torches. Oh well, oh, we got stuff. Cool. Just in case we don't have torches and we're coming back through here sometime, you guys will be able to see, and you know, won't be yelling at me about it. Hey, Wooly, we can't see what you're doing in the comments. All right, up we go. Oh, we broke through to a new layer. Please don't be a hoglin that wants to eat my face right here. Are there? Am I safe? Oh, look at that. We got the little mushrooms protecting us, even if they were here. Oh, no. Baddies at 2 o'clock. This is real bad. I don't have on gold. They're gonna try to kill me. Oh no, don't kill me. Oh no. Oh, you're gonna make me do it, aren't you? You're gonna make me kill you right in front of the little guy. Sorry, he left me no choice. All right, do we have a hoe? Oh, we've only got our silk touch hoe. I definitely don't want to waste the durability on our only silk touch thing we have so far. I guess that's something to share with you guys real quick in case you didn't know it. Any silk touch item, as long as it meets the requirements for, you know, the block that you're trying to break with it, will silk touch the wrong block. So as you guys who didn't watch last episode might not know, I was able to use that silk touch hoe that we found at the ruined portal to silk touch bookcases. Now you're like, well, bookcases are wood, right? Yes, they are, but because it has silk touch and because it met the requirements to actually break the block and reclaim it, the silk touch applies. So it took longer to break the bookcases with the silk touch hoe, but we got them back without breaking them and losing the wood and only getting the books back. So it was a nice little way to be able to demonstrate that information's usefulness in the real world for you guys, and just thought I'd bring it up here. Oh my god, that's lava. All right, now let's see. Is it a lake or was it a single source? Aha, it was a single source. Yes. Okay, so that's cool. We were able to plug that source and not die. Let's keep going. All right, torch. How close are we? Y113. We're getting close. 118. All right, Y119. Now we need to go to -47 on the X, so we need to go this way. So let's make a little bit of a room right here. We're not going to dig too much because, you know, we don't have like efficiency 4 or 5 or anything, so these blocks aren't insta break. So we're going to make like a little 3x5 room or something in here, just enough that you don't feel so crowded right when you come up the stairs. Okay, a couple torches just for, you know, you guys, you know, doesn't really affect spawning all that much in the Nether anyways. I mean, it does, but yeah. So we're at Y119 and we need to go to 52. So we need to go the other way on the Z. We need to go that way on the Z, and we need to go this way on the X. So let's go this way. Now, we're going to make this thing 3 high. It's going to take us a little longer to dig through, but the 3 high will make our lives a lot better as we're coming and using these tunnels in the future, because we can sprint and jump for the faster travel. All right. So we're headed to -47 right here. And then we need to go to +52. So let's put a torch there. Let's go ahead and just put another one here. These torches, like I said, are just purely so we can see. We're still going to get the occasional zombified piglin and actual piglins that spawn in our halls, but as long as we don't make them big enough, we won't get things like hoglins spawning in here that try to wreck us. All right, getting there, halfway. All right, let's torch. All right, we're at +45. All right, keep going. 51. So this next block here, oh, look at that. It's right on an opening. Fun. All right, well, let's just go ahead and make ourselves a little bit of room here to put the portal in and not be exposed to the nether. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I swear I heard a hoglin, which those things scare me when I'm hanging over the edge because they'll knock you into oblivion. They don't care. They ain't scared. They will come at you unless you have those blue mushrooms to put down and make them run home to mama crying. Okay, so we need negative 47 by 52. So this block right here is our corner block for our portal. Which way do we want to put it? I think we want to put it kind of, let's just kind of clear this out a little, see what we're working with. I think we're going to want to clear out a little bit more this way so that we can kind of turn it whichever way we want in here and it won't really matter. Now this is going to be our home portal, so it'll probably be the first one to get some decoration, you know, make it look a little more homely and, you know, like something we want to use all the time. I think I should have pushed this wall out another row. Okay, cool. Alrighty. This should give us enough room. Torch. Torch. All right, so negative 47 by 52 right here. So we're going to break these. We're going to put down the bottom blocks, break up here, top blocks, and then grab our flint and steel and light it. Now, when we go through this portal, we should be right at our home base. And here we are. All right, while we're in here, let's go ahead and just go sleep if it's night. Is it night or day? It's night. So let's go hit the bed. Oh no, it's morning. Okay, so we're not gonna be able to get a sleep in. All right, so now when we go back through, we'll be in that nice safe portal up in the nether ceiling there. And here we are. So now we need to go from here to positive 84 on the x-axis. So about 100 blocks this way. So rather than go back around, I think what we're going to do, if I had thought about these, you know, multi-dimensionally before I made the first tunnel, we're going to go this way. And then when we get to where that staircase is, we will come back one day and we will just dig through from where the staircase down to the open area is to connect it to this hallway. That way we can have more of a direct line without having to go around to get between the two. Because this is going to make it a nice straight shot for us pretty much from this to the village. So hopefully Fancy will time lapse a lot of this stuff here for you guys or cut it out. And we'll be over there in a minute. Well, there is a ruined portal down there. I'm no longer using Optifine though, so I don't have a zoom. We'll have to build us a spyglass to use for that zoom. All right, let's come back and make this 3 blocks high. Halfway. All right, so we've arrived at 84. Now we need to go this way. Torch here. We need to go this way 16 blocks. We went too far, but that's okay because we're going to want to make a room kind of like we did on the other one for the portal. So let's back up to a couple blocks before the portal needs to be. Let's go 2 wide on either side of our little hallway. And we'll probably actually come back and grab all this netherrack, because one thing you can do with netherrack is we can smelt it into nether bricks, which will give us a new block to be able to use for a block palette. But also that smelting process generates XP. So even though we're about to link a village where we'll be able to get villager trades going, it never hurts to have multiple XP options in game to be able to get, you know, your levels. So this block here is our corner block that we discussed earlier. So if we F3, you'll see target block over there on the right hand side of the screen is 84 by 67, which were the numbers that we talked about. So now let's build up this portal. And then once this is done, for those of you who've never used a nether hub or linked things in the nether to make it easier to get places in your world, you'll see the benefit of it. Okay. Oh my God, it generated on top of a house. Well, these were not this is not the place I was really hoping it would be, but it will work. As you can see, here we are in our Acacia Village. I was actually over there a little ways when I pulled the coordinates, but you know, for now, we'll just leave it here and make ourselves a little temporary staircase down. I think I was standing right here. Let's see. negative 671 by 536. So yeah, this is the block that I was standing on, and I was kind of thinking that we might be able to take it down to link it down here, and we will put the portal eventually like maybe kind of tucked back into this hill so that we don't have villagers accidentally wandering into it and villagers that end up in the nether. So yeah, anywho, let's get back up here. All right, so let's go through it and see what all the fuss was about. Why did Big Wooly spend all this time digging in the nether and making these portals and make us watch it? You're gonna see. So in case of you don't remember from the last episode, it was kind of cut out, but it probably took 4 or 5 minutes to get over here by boat. Whereas with this nether hub, what's going to be lots of blocks in the overworld will only take us probably about 30 seconds to travel now. Maybe Fancy will put you guys a timer on the screen so you can see just how long it did take for us to go from the village to our base. And here we are. Now we're back home. So now we have easy access to that village, which is really going to step up the pace of the game. We'll be able to get all kinds of villager trades going. Villager trades are a lot of fun, but also a lot of work. I'll probably walk through the first few of them with you guys on camera, and then to spare you the boredom, I will probably do a lot of the getting the right villager trades and cycling their job blocks and leveling them up. I'll do that all off camera to save you guys the pain and suffering of having to watch that in a YouTube series. So as I said, we're going to start smelting up some of this netherrack here for some experience and for some nether bricks. Give us, some new blocks to play with. And hopefully we'll be able to get enough experience to get another enchant off of the enchanting table. These nether wart blocks are compostable. We'll take those down to the composter. Let's take the netherrack back out. Let's put our cobble back in, and then we'll put the netherrack back in. And then this stone goes here, this here, this here, this here, this here, here. There we go. Sorted. Sort of. Here. And this there and that there. Cool. All right, we sorted that out. We got some compostable stuff. I have no idea where these 2 leads came from. Nope. They just kind of showed up in my inventory. Definitely don't know where those leads came from. Not at all. No. No. And I don't already have 2 other ones that you guys saw me get. Yep. Just don't show up at my base with useless trades. I mean, that's kind of the moral of the story here, folks. Don't bring me garbage I don't really want. All right, let's go. Now that we're going to be working on some villager trades, we'll go drop off this compostable stuff from our time in the nether. And looks like our wheat field could probably use harvesting, but I honestly don't want to deal with that right now. And let's grab our potatoes, our pumpkins, our melons, and let's head back over to the village. I grabbed emeralds too, right? Cool. All right, and we have wood. Okay. Probably not gonna be, well, let's bring some just in case. Let's bring that with us. And then, yeah, we're not gonna get into all of that today. Okay, so back through the nether we go. And now that we have a bunch of inventory space, oh, wait, while we're here, let's see if enough of that netherrack melted. And if we grab it, maybe we'll get level 30. There we go. All right. Now, we got diamond pickaxe we were using. Let's see what it offers on it. Oh, we need our lapis. Okay. I guess what we can do is we'll put this one in here, and if it looks like something good, Unbreaking 3, Fire Aspect 2. Okay. Well, rather than put an enchant on a used diamond pickaxe, let's go ahead and just make another one. I'm gonna put 2 of them up, save these 3, come over here, and make that, and we got us a fresh one. And let's go see what we get. Let's see if we just get Unbreaking 3 or if we get some bonus enchants. And what do we get? Oh my goodness. Look at that, y'all. Silk Touch, Efficiency 4, and Unbreaking 3. That is a phenomenal work pick. All right, let's see what level 2 enchant it'll give us. Efficiency 2 on that. I mean, it's only 2 levels. Let's just see. Oh, just Efficiency 2. All right. But we could take those 2, and if I have enough iron to make an anvil, or do I have an anvil? I don't have an anvil yet, do I? Okay. Do we have enough iron to make an anvil? Oh, we have blocks of iron. Cool. All right, so let's make an anvil. 3 blocks of iron, and then a little pedestal gets us an anvil. We're going to come put this out here near our enchanting setup. Eventually, we'll get us a grindstone out here too. We'll put that right there. As a matter of fact, while we're, putting our enchanting setup together, let's make us a chest. There's some wood. Let's use this acacia, and we just need a single chest. And what we can do is we can throw our lapis out here, and then our lapis is here for when we need it. And once we get enough books together, gotta do some farming of some sugarcane for that. We will do that. But what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna take these two, and it's gonna give us a full health pickaxe. It's gonna cost us 4 levels, but that's okay. We're about to get villager trade going, and experience is going to start to roll in. And this is going to give us an efficiency 2, fortune 2 pick. Well, that worked out really well. We combined those two, and we've got us a fortune 2, efficiency 2 pickaxe, which is not the best, but it's now full health again, which is cool. It only cost us 4 levels. And then this one right here. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is almost the perfect silk touch pick. All we need to add to this is mending. And the only way to get mending is from villager trades. So that's why I wanted to make getting back and forth between the village easier. So let's pop in the nether and head back over to the village after we put up some stuff here, and I will see you guys in the village. Yeah, let's make this a little more obvious which way we wanted to go. Holy cow, that is efficiency 4 on netherrack. All right, and then now this is the hallway to the village. Here we go. All right, time to pop in the traveling bed before we get our villagers killed. All right, and then down our little staircase. Okay, so we've got farmer trades. Let's see if we can find one of these potato boys and get them to where they'll take our pumpkins or melons. Because if we're going to start trying to get the librarian to have a good trade, we're going to need emeralds to lock the trade in when it happens. We're also going to need to spawn proof this village with a bunch of torches and stuff to keep our villagers safe. Let's fortune up some coal here because we are out and need torches. Let's make that into some torches. There we go. Boop. Okay. And then do I have any dirt? One dirt. 8 cobble. Okay, we'll fill in this hole with that. No, it's 2 cobble. Okay. Well, villager can't fall in that little hole. All right, let's see. Is there any more exposed coal? Because if we're gonna spawn proof the village, we're definitely gonna need more torches than 32. And so one of the reasons we want to spawn proof the village is I'm thinking rather than making like a pure locked in villager trading hall style village, I would like to have the villagers able to roam around. I think it makes the village feel more alive. And as long as we are careful with making sure that the radius around the village is well lit, and maybe bringing in some hired help eventually, a few extra iron golems, then we should be able to keep them safe and they won't die to mobs. All right, so we may have to let some of the villagers out. I don't know if I trapped all the farmers or if some of the farmers are able to get up here. Let's go see if we can find any of our farmer trades that we were trading with last episode. Where are the rest of the farms? No, those guys were up here. I must have locked them in. Do we see villagers? Yodele. Hee-hoo. Where are you, villagers? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna need to open the floodgates. Let's let these guys out. Any of you farmers? Oh, you are a farmer, and you take potatoes. Thanks. All right, now go upgrade. What villagers are in here? And where is Joe, our guy who takes wheat? Haven't found Joe yet. This, I think, is our librarian, and I don't know that I want him out. Yeah, no, you get to stay in here. Sorry. We're going to come try to get a trade that we really want. All right, let's head up here and see if any of our farmers have made it up to their job blocks. All right, are you my potato guy that I just traded with? Yes. All right, and you will give me, what will you give me? All right, so let's see. I don't have any more to sell you, and I don't want to waste my emeralds on your next trades. So that's about all I can trade with you. And the other guy I don't think is taking pumpkins or melons yet. But let's go see. Are you my... Nope, you're not Joe. Where's Joe? Did Joe not make it? Did we lose Joe? Was Joe locked in this house? Oh, we may have lost Joe. And this is why we trapped the villagers inside. Are you Joe? Nope. You want beetroots. And then this is our library. Okay. So we have 16 emeralds. Not quite as good a trades as we were hoping for. Gonna have to keep farming our potatoes, maybe make a bigger potato patch so that we can get the potato trades leveled up here for being able to sell our pumpkins and melons, which will yield us even more emeralds. But for now, what I really want is I would absolutely love to get a mending trade so that I can, start putting mending on my gear and not have to replace it. So let's get in here with our villager. Sorry, bud. You can't leave. There we go. All right. So he cannot get out of there. What do you have? Loyalty. That is not what we want. All right. Let's break his job block without hitting him. And let's put this right next to the axe. And this is super fast cycle job mode. Oh my God. Prot 4 right off. We do eventually want Prot 4, but I want mending. Plain. Oh my gosh. That is a super cheap sharpness 5, but mending. How rude. Villagers just standing on me? How'd you like it if I came and stood on you? Huh? All right, I'm going to make a deal, villager. If you give me mending, I will leave you a bed. Give me mending, I'll give you emeralds. You give me mending, I will enslave you for the rest of your life. You give me mending, I will even bring you some potatoes because I don't have carrots. Actually, I'll bring you bread. How about that? Bread. I'll go buy you bread from the farmer with my extra emeralds if you just give me mending. That is 2 relatively cheap level 5 trades that I've had to pass up. Ones will want eventually. Power 5, sharpness 5. Come on. We definitely are going to want those. Aqua Affinity for 5. Are you going to make me get another villager? Oh my goodness, he might make me get another villager. Because that would go great on our helmet that already has respiration on it. No, stay focused. I need mending. Oh, God. Mending. And of course, you cost more than the emeralds I have. However, I can lock you in by buying a bookshelf from you. Boop. Boop. All right. Now we have mending. 24 emeralds. More than I want it to be, but at least we have mending. So, gonna need a lot more of these things to get you what you want, but there it is. We'll be able to get mending on our super duper great pickaxe and our head so that we won't have to continue making gear. All right, let's get out of here while keeping this guy in here to keep him safe because we have not spawn proofed the village yet. Okay, well, that was successful. Really wish that I could buy a mending book to end the episode out, but I just don't have the emeralds. So I think that is gonna do it for us today. So we got our village linked. Iron Golem up there like, what is this? You better not bring bad guys into my village. But anyway, so we got our village linked with the beginnings of another hub between our home base and the village we found in last episode. We got a villager trade locked in with mending, albeit expensive, but it's locked in and we'll know it'll be there for 24 emeralds. So in between this episode and the next episode, I'll do some off-camera work to farm up some emeralds so that we can get a few of those mending books. One for our super sweet Silk Touch pickaxe we got in this episode, and one for our helmet, which are both probably going to be long-term gear that we're going to keep and just add other enchantments to as we grow this village. So I think some of the things that I might like to do in the next episode, you guys let me know what you want to see in the comments below, but I think in the next episode that I would really like to get a villager breeder built here so that we don't run out of villagers and end up with a dead village, and then maybe build us up a library of some kind where the villagers can't really leave the library, but they're all in there and allowed to roam around inside the library to keep them safe from mobs. So I think that's going to be the plan for the next episode, is to go ahead and get some mending on some stuff and get a villager breeder built. and then potentially even start on a library build here in our Acacia Village. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell for those notifications, and I will see you guys next time.